Hi everyone, welcome to Verbling. My name is Hina and this is a grammar class on linking words. Yay! So for all those students who have always given me feedback like, I want to improve my fluency, I want to be able to express what I want to say, this is the class for you because linking words, connecting words are words that help us link our thoughts and our sentences and make sense of what we want to say, and that way we don't end up using one word over and over. Okay, so right now in the Google Hangout I just have Carlo with me because Carlo is a premium account member. Yay! So what that does is Carlo can reserve his seats for himself for as many classes as he wants, and he doesn't have to wait. So I know right now you guys are seeing a blue button that says, I don't know what it says, but you can't join class until the countdown goes to 000. And then we also have Muhammad. Hi, Muhammad.
Hello.
Hi, are you also a premium account member, Muhammad?
Sorry.
Are you also a premium account member? You
Yes,
have
a premium.
Yes. Awesome. That's great.
Yes.
And so is Carlo. And the great thing about premium account is that your first week is free. Yay! Everybody loves free stuff. I know that. I love free stuff too. Okay. So as I was saying, so with the premium account, what you can do is you can reserve seats for as many classes as you want. You don't have to wait, for the blue button to turn into green, and it ensures that you have a spot in class. All right. So we always have lots of viewers, and unfortunately, there's only 9 spots for students in class and 1 for me. So if you guys want to make sure you're in class and you have a spot and you can, get the most out of your learning, premium account is the way to go. Yay! Okay. So I'm going to get started on what we're going to be discussing in class today. We are going to be learning about linking words. This is a grammar class, and I have to warn everyone that it is a little challenging. I would say that it is for the intermediate to advanced level students, just because grammar can be a little hard to grasp, especially if your basics are not strong. All right? So I guess our blue button has turned green, and everybody is joining. Awesome. Welcome back. A lot of people from the last class. We have Norbert, we have Mario, we have Hamid, and of course we have Carlo. Florin, hi Florin. How are you? You're muted. Everybody is muted. I have to tell you guys, you are all muted. If you want to unmute yourself, you have to press on the mic icon on top of the screen. Can you hear? Yep, I can hear you now. Awesome. So let's just let's get straight into class because we're actually covering quite a lot. We're going to be covering linking words. This is a grammar class, and I already warned everyone that this is an intermediate to advanced level class. Linking words, I did this class last week or earlier this week, and it was Norbert, was it challenging? Was it hard?
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy, yeah. That's a good way. Yeah, it's doable. Of course, it's doable, but it's not easy. So if you're not up to the level of an intermediate student, at least, you're going to find it hard. And I have attached a couple of documents with the class description. Let me just show you where they are. So if you go to Verbling page, if you scroll down to where my class is, it says class material, linkingwords.pdf, and linkingideas.doc. We are using those 2 documents to learn.
Hello everybody, welcome to Verbling.
Okay, all right. I'm going to mute people who are watching 2 videos at the same time. All right, so let's just quickly go and introduce ourselves. Let's just quickly say our name and say where we're from. And as soon as everyone's done, we can start with our lesson, okay? So I'll begin. Welcome everyone. My name is Hina. I am from Canada, but right now I am in San Francisco in California. All right. Let's begin with Alan.
Hi. Hi. I am from Mexico. My name is Alan, and
that's awesome. Thank you, Alan. Because you said "and," I'm like, oh, you're gonna say something else, but you just stopped. Okay.
I was gonna say something else, but I decided to stop.
Okay. Thank you, Alan. Next we have Carlo.
Hello again. My name is Carlos. I'm from Colombia, I'm a student, my bachelor in English, and I am 25 years old.
Perfect. Thank you, Carlo. Next, we have Florin.
Hello, my name is Florian from Spain, and I have a question for you, Hina.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you like Impressionist art?
Did I like what?
Impressionist art, like Monet, Van Gogh?
Impressionist art. Yes, I do.
Art, yeah.
Yes?
Yes?
Is that the question? Okay, yeah, I do like Impressionist art. My screensaver was Monet's Starry Night for like the longest time. Awesome. Thank you, Florin. Next, we have Hamid.
Hello, everyone, and Hina. I am Hamid from Turkey.
All right. Thank you, Hamid. Next, we have Mario.
Hello again, hello everyone. I am Mario and I'm from France.
Perfect. Thank you, Mario. Next, we have Muhammad.
Hello everybody, I am Muhammad. I'm from Syria. I am 31 years old. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Norbert.
Hello guys, I am Norbert from Hungary.
And Salha? Salha was in the last class, but not able to join us. But I'm glad you're here now. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Hi, I'm Salha. I'm from Morocco, but I live in Spain.
You're from Morocco, but you live in France. Okay, awesome.
No, in Spain.
In Spain. You live in Spain. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Salha. And lastly, we have, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I think it's
Tom. Tom.
Tom?
Yes.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Just want to introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, Tom.
Yes, I'm from Georgia. I'm Chinese and just came here to study English.
Oh, okay. So where are you living right now?
Georgia.
Georgia. So you're in the United States.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So that's awesome. That's another state we have here for everybody who was in my last class. Another state in the United States is Georgia. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. And your name is Tom. It's just that it's written, yeah, it's just that it's written in like Chinese. So I'm not too sure how to say it.
I'm Chinese.
Okay, all right. So welcome, Tom. And welcome everyone. So we are going to get right into our lesson just because it is a challenging concept to understand. So I'll just go over again what we're doing. We're going to be learning linking words. So linking words are words that help us in fluency. For all those who want to work on your fluency, this will help you express what you want to say, express ideas, express patterns, and it prevents repetitive use of the same word. A lot of times I hear students, when they want to say something in an order, they go like, first I did this, and then, and then, and then, and then, and you know, like their vocabulary isn't built enough to express what they want to say in as much detail as they want to go into. So hopefully linking words will help you in that area of language, all right? So everybody was able to download the documents that I showed you, right? Where they are?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, what we're going to do first is we are going to look at the PDF, all right? The PDF, it might look a little daunting and scary because there are a lot of words on it, but don't worry. I'm not going to expect you to like learn all those words in this class, all right? That PDF is for you to use in class right now and as well as later outside of class. If you're ever unsure of what word to use, how to link a paragraph with the next, how to link an essay together, how to link even two sentences together, you can use this PDF. It's going to be a great resource for you, all right? So let me just share my screen and everybody can see the document. And the .doc, we are going to go and use it for examples, all right? Okay. Norbert, can I get you to read this top paragraph, transitions and linking words?
Okay, I do.
Oh, no, sorry, Norbert.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Transitions and linking words perform an important function in writing. They signal to the reader the direction the writer is taking. They do this by connection or linking ideas within a paragraph.
Sorry, by connecting.
Connecting or linking ideas within a paragraph and providing a bridge between paragraphs. Remember to proofread the writing assignment to make sure transitions are used effectively.
Perfect. Thank you, Norbert. So transition and linking words, like I said, they tell your reader what direction you are taking your writing in. If you don't use transition words in your speaking, that's okay, because if you don't know how to explain something properly, you can try explaining it again, say it in a different way. But when you're writing, you have to conserve your words. All right? Everybody knows what conserve your words means? It means that you have to, what you want to say, you have to get it across in as few words as possible. Okay? So the whole point of language when you're writing is to get across to your reader what you're saying without rambling on and on, without saying too many things so the reader gets lost. All right? So linking words help us do that. So instead of saying first it was like this, you can just say firstly, okay? Or second, the thing that I did was, instead of saying that, you can just say secondly, I did blah, okay? So let's actually read. So like I said, this is a really big document, and there are a lot of transition words. We're just going to cover a couple from each category and see what point they serve in language. So what do they actually help us accomplish? So for example, when you want to show addition, these are some of the few words that you can use, all right? Additionally, again, also, and another, besides. Okay? If you're talking about order, you can say firstly, secondly, thirdly, furthermore, incidentally. Who can tell me what incidentally means?
Incidentally.
Yeah?
I think it's involunteer, something like that.
Involunteer? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
By the way?
Sorry, yes, Hamid.
By the way?
By the way, it doesn't mean by the way. Incidentally means because something happened, the result of that was this. So, she got into a car accident. Incidentally, she broke her leg. Okay? So she got into a car accident. The result from that accident, or the result of that incident, was that she broke her leg. Okay?
Broke her leg.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So you wouldn't say she got into a car accident, again she broke her leg. That doesn't make any sense. That means that she would have broken her leg the last time she got into a car accident as well, right? You wouldn't say moreover, because you're not adding information. You wouldn't say along with, you would say incidentally. Okay? So she got into a car accident, and incidentally she broke her leg. So she got into a car accident, and because of that accident, the result was that her leg broke. Okay? So even though these words are all used to show addition, they all are used in different ways. All right? For example, lastly. Lastly, you would only say when you are presenting the last point of a paragraph or of an essay or of any piece of writing. You wouldn't begin your first paragraph of an essay with, lastly, I would like to begin with. Okay? So it tells your reader that when you use the word lastly, it tells your reader, okay, this is the last point that we will be reading. And then the topic will come to a close. All right? Okay, and I'm just going to ask, can everybody please keep their mics muted? Okay, because if you don't mute your mic, then it's going to be really noisy and everybody's going to be hearing your motions, all right? So if you're not talking, please mute your mics. When you want to say something, go ahead and you can unmute your mics, all right? Okay, awesome. So to show addition, these are some of the words that we can use. Equally important. So if you present if you are saying, okay, the 2 reasons why our company is not doing well. Reason 1 is that we do not have enough employees. Equally important, we do not have enough funds. Okay? So there are 2 points, and they have the same importance for the topic that you are discussing. All right? Any questions so far? So like I said, you're not supposed to know all of them, but like I said, when you want to express what you want to say, this is a good document to use, all right? If you're presenting the last point, say lastly. If you're presenting the first point, say firstly, okay? And again, Norbert, I think there's some noise coming from your thing. I'm going to mute you, and there's noise coming from Carlo. Okay, guys, I've muted you. Please keep yourselves muted. Carlo, there's like a lot of noise coming from your microphone. I don't know why, all right? So please keep yourselves muted. when you want to say something, you can unmute yourself. I won't stop you. All right? Okay. To show time. Next is showing time. So it is about 3:30. Okay? It is after 5. Afterwards, at, before, currently, during, eventually, finally. Okay? You can see that we are using finally in more than one category. You can use finally to show addition. You can use finally to show time. Right? How can you use finally to show time? Can someone give me an example of a sentence in which you can use the word finally to show time? Okay. How about she finally showed up to the meeting after 2 hours? Okay. So yeah, finally.
Finally, he's here.
Fine, exactly. Finally, he's here. There we go. I'm writing in the Google verbally chat. My verbally chat is working now, guys. Okay. So finally, he's here. So much time has passed, and he finally arrived. All right. So finally, she got to the meeting after 2 hours. So 2 hours passed before she arrived to the meeting. All right.
I have a question, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead, Carlo.
Can I add finally at the end of the sentence? For example, you are here finally.
You are here finally. Yeah, you can say that as long as you use correct punctuation. So you are here finally. Okay. So you are here, comma, finally. Okay. So you can use it. All right. You are here finally. That would be, if you didn't use an exclamation, if you didn't use a comma, then the sentence you wouldn't say it properly. Okay. So you are here finally. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Carlo. Okay.
I have a question about after and afterward is quite similar, and when can we use this one?
Okay, all right. So follow me here. I'm going to write this in the verb link chat, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I brush my teeth every morning, okay? Afterwards, I eat my breakfast. Okay? All right? So I brush my teeth every morning. Full stop. Afterwards, I eat my breakfast. Okay?
Good, Hamid.
Okay. I change my I change my clothes after brushing my teeth. Okay? You wouldn't say I change my clothes afterward brushing my teeth. Do you understand the difference, Mario?
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
I brush my teeth every morning. Full stop. Afterwards, I eat my breakfast. Okay?
Okay.
I change my clothes after brushing my teeth. Okay? They have the same meaning that you are doing something second to doing something primarily, all right? But the way you say it, it can change the meaning, all right? You would not say, I brush my teeth every morning after I eat my breakfast. That would mean that you are brushing your teeth after eating your breakfast. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you're saying afterwards, after brushing your teeth, you eat your breakfast. Consequently, you say, I change my clothes afterward brushing my teeth. That doesn't make grammatical sense at all. You would never say that. You would say, I change my clothes after brushing my teeth. Okay? Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and please, you're welcome. Please ask me if there's any of these words that, you're like, I don't understand, this sounds so similar. And like I said, a lot of these words do sound very similar, and you can use more than one word in a given scenario, all right? So it's not like if you don't use firstly here and you use first and foremost, then that's wrong. It's not like that. You can use a wide variety of words to express what you want. This is just a document to show you the variety of words out there to express yourself, okay? All right. Yeah, go ahead.
How can we use formerly?
How can we use formerly? Okay. Okay. Does everybody know BlackBerry? The phone BlackBerry?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. Do you know they've changed their name to RIM? Sorry. Do you know that they used to be called RIM? So RIM was Research in Motion. Okay.
Okay.
R-E, sorry, I so totally spelled that wrong. RIM was research in motion. RIM made Blackberries. Okay? So the company that made Blackberries is called RIM. Okay? Now RIM has changed its name. Its name is now BlackBerry. Okay? There's no company named RIM anymore because they changed their name to BlackBerry. So you would say BlackBerry, formerly known as RIM, makes smartphones.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I got it.
Formerly known as RIM makes smartphones. So BlackBerry used to be called RIM, but now they've changed their name to BlackBerry. Okay? So when something used to happen in the past, you use formerly to express that. Okay? So BlackBerry, formerly known as RIM, makes smartphones.
Before now.
Sorry?
Mean before now.
It's new. Sorry, different. Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Can you say that again, Salha?
Formerly, it's mean before now.
Yeah, if name before now. Yeah, in the past. So formerly, okay? So formerly, in the past, before right now. Exactly. All right? Is everybody clear? Is that example clear that I just wrote out?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's great. Awesome. So that's great.
And
so,
teacher,
yeah? Go ahead, Hamid.
can you give an example for thereafter?
For, sorry, which one?
Thereafter.
Thereafter. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let me just press enter. Okay. Sam and I got into a fight. Thereafter, we left the party and haven't spoken since. Is everybody clear on how to use thereafter?
After that.
After that, exactly. All right? Okay? So I've written an example in the Verbling chat. Okay?
Okay.
Thereafter is like in conclusion or at the end or after something happened, after something happened, something else happened after that. All right? So the example in the Verbling chat should demonstrate that. All right? Any questions? Can we move on to the next category?
Subsequently.
Subsequently. Okay. Subsequently means as a result. Okay?
Okay.
Subsequently is as a result. Subsequently, I have moved out. My rent went up. Subsequently, I was asked to move out because I could not pay. All right? My rent went up. Subsequently, I was asked to move out because I could no longer pay. Okay? So my rent went up, my rent increased subsequently. Sorry. Okay, awesome. Great. Are you ready to move on?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. To show location. Yeah, sorry, someone say something?
The research emotion is a company's name. I don't know.
Sorry? What did you say?
Before you write research emotion, you see it?
Oh, you can see my screen moving?
Yes, it's I don't know. It's a company's name.
The company. Oh, you mean Verbling?
Yeah, Blackberry.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move on to show location. So location means your position where you are, right? So there's lots of words that you can use: above, across, adjacent. Who can tell me what adjacent means?
Next.
Yeah. Adjacent means next to. So the room adjacent to mine. So the room right next to my room is the one that is adjacent to mine. Against, along, among, along. I don't know why along is written twice. Along, among, around, behind, below, beneath, beside, between. So you can use so many words to describe location. Yeah, go ahead, Norbert.
What is beneath?
Sorry, Salha, I'll get to you in a bit. So Norbert, what are you saying?
The same question as beneath.
Beneath, okay. Beneath means underneath. underneath. Underneath or below. Okay?
Below. Okay.
Yeah. Sit beneath. Okay, can we sit underneath, beneath? All right, they mean the same thing. It just what sounds phonetically more correct. So when you say it, what sounds like it belongs, that's the one you would use. But beneath is under something. All right. A lot of times we like, for example, we can use beneath not to show location, but we can also use it as an adjective. So for example, me to. So, for example, it is beneath me to go to that restaurant. So it's too low class, or it's too I'm too proud to go to that restaurant. Okay, so it's beneath me. I would never even think of going to that restaurant. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to use it to show a location. You can also use it as an adjective or an adverb to express, your feelings. Okay, so but in essence, beneath means below or under. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Any other words? And like I said, these are not the only words that you can use to show location. There are way more. This is just a very concise list of them. Any other words that are unclear before we move on? Yeah, which one?
Foreground.
I have a question. What's the difference between the word among and between?
The word between and?
Among.
Among and between. Okay, among and among and between. Okay, I'm going to have to show you guys. Okay, hold on. So among is if I was standing here and if there was a person right next to me here and right here, I am between them. Okay? All right? So to be between means to be in the middle of something. Okay? If I was standing in like a crowd, in like a group of people, okay? And they were all my friends, I would say I am standing among my friends. So I am standing with my friends. Okay? I don't have to necessarily be standing in the middle of them. There can be more than 3. There can be like 6 or 7. So if I'm standing with all of them, I am standing among my friends under the tree. I'm standing with my friends.
Surrounded. Surrounded by.
Surrounded by, yeah. You can. Another way to describe it can be surrounded by. Okay. So we are. When a lot of times people are like, you can share anything over here. You are among friends. Okay. So you do not have to be shy or scared to speak. You are among friends. You are with friends. Everybody around you is your friend. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are standing in the middle of your friends. Okay. When you say between, you are standing in the middle of them. Okay. So in between 2 things. All right. Is that clear?
Okay.
Among and between,
Yes.
the difference? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, awesome. What other words?
Only one.
Yeah, Norbert? Yeah, which one?
Throughout.
Throughout, okay. Throughout means...
Across.
No, throughout means continuously in everything, okay?
Okay.
So there is... okay, for example, here's a cable, okay? All right? So there are wires throughout this cable. So in all of it, so from start till the end, throughout, it has wires inside. Okay? All right? Is that clear? What throughout means?
Yes, okay.
Okay. What else? What other words were you guys asking?
Beyond.
So beyond?
Yes, beyond.
Beyond. Right? That's the one? Okay. Yeah. Beyond means like really far or above something. Okay, it's like it is beyond my understanding. Okay, so it is beyond my understanding. So it is more than what I can understand. Okay, so
okay.
It's beyond. Okay, the branch is beyond. Okay, hold on. The tree branch is beyond reach. Okay, so I'm a short person, okay? If I was to try and grab a tree branch, everybody knows what a tree branch is, right? A tree has like branches coming out of it. So if I was to try and jump for a branch of a tree, I couldn't reach it because I'm short. So I would say the branch of the tree branch is beyond my reach. It's too far away for me to get to it.
Yes.
It's over there.
Sorry?
It's over there.
It's over, no, it's over there and it's too far away over there, beyond, like it's too far, okay? So it's beyond my reach. You wouldn't usually use beyond on its own, like you know how you would say there? You can use there on its own. Where are you? Oh, I'm there, okay? You wouldn't say I am beyond, okay? Wait, what are you beyond? Beyond is more like an adjective, okay? All right, so I am beyond the, I am, you know, it's beyond my reach. For example, it's too far away, all right? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you, yeah.
Can I say the exact opposite of Bennett, for example? Is it beyond me to go to that restaurant? Can I say that?
It's beyond me would be, oh, I don't understand why I would ever, like, it's beyond my understanding, okay? It's beyond my grasp. It is beyond my, beneath, yeah, beneath is like, oh, you are saying that it's too low for you. You wouldn't do it, okay? Like, that's beneath me. I would never eat there, okay? It is beyond me why anybody would want to go there.
You can reach it. You
Yeah.
can't reach it. Yeah, okay.
You can't reach it. It's like, it's beyond my understanding why anybody would want to go eat at that restaurant. It is so low. It would be beneath me. All right? You understand?
Okay.
And like I said,
Yes.
a lot of these words are so similar that it's going to be like, why would I use this over that? But if, you know, like I said, I'll try my best to explain the difference. But again, you can use, in a lot of circumstances, you can use more than one word in that scenario. Okay? Any other word to show, any other word to show location? Which one?
Yes, teacher. Foreground.
Foreground. Okay. So you have foreground.
Yes.
And you have background. Okay? All right. Here.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a cookie. This is from Valentine's Day yesterday. Okay? So I have a cookie. Okay, and here's a pen. Okay? All right?
Yes.
So the pen is here. The cookie is here. Okay? The pen is in the background. The cookie is in the foreground. Do you understand the difference? So in the background is something that is not you know, that is not nearer to you. Okay? So background is something that is going on. So in the background, I'm over here, you know, I'm moving and I'm talking and there's a pen. But in the foreground is a cookie. Okay?
Okay.
You understand?
Thank
So
you.
there's, it's two visions, all right? So like here, you can literally think of it like this. Like foreground is this, background is this. Okay, so the image or the object that is closer to you is the one that is in foreground. The one that is further back, it doesn't even have to be an object. It can be something that's going on. That is in the background. Okay, foreground, background. All right. I hope the cookie and the pen example explained it.
Thank you.
I do have a sweet tooth. Look at this. But I didn't eat it. Come on, I just ate that much. I'm good. Stop it, Florin. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. So when Daniel has written in the Verbling chat, there's background noise. Exactly. So in the foreground, I am talking, I am teaching, right? You can hear my voice. But in the background, there are people coughing and there are cars and there are, you know, there's just noise going on. That's background. All right. But the foreground is me teaching. All right. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Perfect. This girl is beyond my dreams. You can say that. I mean, it's not the best way to say it, but you can say it. Okay, Hamid? All right. Next. All right. So any other questions about the location section? No? Okay. Then let's move on to show comparison. All right. Comparison is when you have more than one thing and you have to choose, or you have to decide between the 2 or the 3 or the 4. So you're comparing which is better, which is worse, which is taller, like comparing two people, comparing their height, comparing colors. Okay. So comparison, and how you show comparison is also, as, like, likewise. Again, same thing as after and afterwards. Okay. Meanwhile, similarly, simultaneously. Who can tell me what simultaneously means?
At the same time?
Exactly. Simultaneously means at the same time. Exactly. After all, at the same time. See, they mean the same thing, but you can use either one of them. Okay. By and large, in comparison, in the same way, in the same manner, in the same way. I don't know why some of these are written twice. Okay. Any questions about this section?
By and large.
Any question? Everybody's like, by and large. Okay, by and large means for the most part, generally. Okay? So, by and large, that deal was successful. Okay? So, for the most part, or mostly, the deal was successful. Okay, so it wasn't completely successful. There were some holes and there were some gaps. Some things could have been better, but for the most part, the deal was successful. All right, so by and large, the deal was successful. Okay, this is how you would say it. Clear?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Clear.
Okay, awesome. What else in the comparison section? They're all pretty, like, these are words that we usually have heard before. Yeah, go ahead, Norbert.
Can you write a sentence with simultaneously?
Simultaneously, okay.
Yes, simultaneously.
Okay, who would like to write a sentence with simultaneously? Okay.
Sorry, teacher?
Yeah, can somebody write a sentence for simultaneously, like for me?
I didn't understand.
Okay, all right. So,
Yeah.
okay, all right. I wrote a sentence. Okay, Norbert, I'm just gonna press enter. Man, my typing is so bad. Okay, we were dreaming simultaneously about horses. Okay, so me, my brother, my friend, whatever, we were all sleeping and we were simultaneously dreaming about horses. So at the same time, we were all having dreams about horses. Do you understand, Norbert?
Yes.
Okay. These two cars crashed simultaneously. Okay, yeah, you can use. I watched 2 movies simultaneously. Yeah, sure, exactly.
Is there any difference between simultaneously and at the same time?
No, it simultaneously is like a more concise way of saying it, and it's usually used, you know, like okay, Fanfo has an example. I watched 2 movies simultaneously. So that would mean that, okay, simultaneously would mean that you have 2 TVs and you have 2 movies playing. So on one TV there's one movie and on another TV there's another movie, okay? All right? I watched 2 movies at the same time would mean the same thing, but it could also mean that you watch them one after the other. All right? Do you understand, Norbert?
Yes.
Okay? It can mean both things depending on, you know, who you're talking to. All right? Okay, next, let's move on. Okay, to compare, to show contrast, okay? What does it mean to show contrast?
Contrast. The opposite.
To show the opposite.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Not disappoint.
No?
No. Okay.
The opposite.
Yeah, basically, yeah. To contrast means to show the opposite, or to show the difference between, when something is compared, to show the difference between the two things, to show the opposite. The best way to describe it would be to show the opposite. All right. So let's look at some words that show contrast. Although, but, conversely, however, nevertheless, notwithstanding. Has everybody heard of that word before? Notwithstanding?
No.
No.
I have never heard that word.
Okay. All right. Notwithstanding means nevertheless. Okay. Everybody has heard nevertheless, though, right? Nevertheless.
It's not.
Yes, I know, but I cannot explain it.
You can. Okay. All right. So it means, let's see. Nevertheless. So okay. So notwithstanding.
However, no?
However, no, it doesn't mean however. Notwithstanding the experience, they were
It's a word to show
successful. Okay. All right, sorry, I just wrote it. Notwithstanding their experience, they were successful. So, even though they did not have experience, they were still successful. Okay? So, nevertheless, okay, they have never worked. Nevertheless, they were still successful. Okay? All right. So this person has never had a job. However, even though he's never had a job, he was still successful in his business. Okay. So notwithstanding their experience, they were still successful. Despite the fact that they don't have any experience, they were still successful in their business. Is that clear? So it's showing a different side. So even though they don't have experience, on the other side, they were able to gain success. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, yeah, someone gave an example in chat box. I am feeling ill, but I shall come with you nevertheless. Exactly. That's a perfect use of nevertheless. Okay? So even though, despite the fact that I'm sick, I'll still come with you. Okay? Awesome.
So what's the difference between however and nevertheless?
However, okay. I would. Okay. I like you. However, I don't think it would work out. Okay. However, I like you. However, I don't think it would work out. Okay. So I like you, but I don't think that it's a good idea that we date. Okay. If you were to say I like you, but I don't think it will work out. Nevertheless, I think we should give it a try. Okay? So despite the fact that I like you, but I think that our relationship wouldn't work out, I still think that we should give this a try. Okay? Do you understand, Florin? I'll write the other one for you as well. I like you, but I don't think it would work out. Nevertheless, I think we should give it a shot. No, I'm sorry. I went to write shot. sorry. That was the thing. I like you, but I don't think it would work out. Nevertheless, I think we should give it a shot. I'm sorry. Forgive me. All right.
It's okay.
Okay. You guys are making me think of examples on the spot. This is what happens when you make me think of examples on the spot. All right. Lauren, is that clear? Is it a little more clear? Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So to emphasize a point, to clarify, to give examples. Okay. Let's see. What should we do? Let's actually go to our Google document, all right? I think we've covered enough words, and like I said, there are a lot of words, and this is not even the full list. We can go on and on about how many linking words there are. So let's go on to the document, the Word document, and let's work through some examples and actually see how we would use these words, all right? So I'm going to share my screen again, and we have these. This is a 2-page document. It's really short, simple, and it's going to give us a little bit of practice on how to use linking words, all right? Okay, who do we have in class? Florin, can I get you to read this part right here, please? Oh, okay, is that big? Is this big enough for you guys?
So.
So okay, you actually have access to this document yourself. Like you guys can you guys can download it where the class description is. But Florin, is this okay for you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Right now, yeah, okay.
Okay.
The linking ideas?
Yes.
As your English gets better, you will want to express more complicated ideas and to link these ideas together. When you are reading or listening to English, notice the words and phrases that are used to do this linking. Make a note of them and use them in sentence to help you to remember them.
Okay, awesome. So, like I said, as you guys are going to be learning, English and getting better and better, you're going to need to express more and more complicated ideas, and you need to know how to use linking words to do that, all right? So let's look at the first exercise. And for all those who joined the class late, this document, you can download it onto your computers too. Let me just quickly share my screen and show you where it is. So if you go to Verbling page, if you go to where my class is, English grammar, there's class materials. So there's linking words. This is the document that we just read through, and then there's linking ideas. All right. So if my screen is too fuzzy, you guys can download it onto your own computers. All right. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen once again. And let's go. All right. So link the first part of the sentence on the left with the second part on the right. Use one of the following to link the two parts. Use each word or phrase only once. Okay? Phrase
Only
means
once or once only?
only once. Only once. So number one, if you say that the answer to number one is H, then H cannot be used again. Okay? If you say the answer to number two is E, then E cannot be used again. Each answer can only be used once, and each word can only be used once. No, use each word or phrase only once. Okay, no, I think the words you can use again. All right. So actually, let's work through the first one together. Take a map with you.
In case.
Exactly. Take a map with you. In case. What's the next part?
You lose your way.
In case you lose your way. Okay. So this is one, and that's in case. I don't know what the best way to write this would be. So take a map with you in case you lose your way. Is this okay with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Take a map with you in case you lose your way. Yeah. So I'm just going to bold this as well, meaning that it's been used. Okay? Awesome. So take a map with you in case you lose your way. Okay? All right. Number two. Can I get Carlo? Can I get you to do number two?
Okay, I think the play was very boring. Maybe. So he left.
Yeah. So.
He left.
He left. So okay, the play was very boring. So he left. You can use that, but the better way to say it would be so they walked out.
So they walked out.
Okay. Everybody knows what it means to walk out?
Yes.
Yeah, walk out means, like you just leave unceremoniously. Exactly. And
okay.
But you're right. Carlo, you can use so he left as well. That's okay too. All right? The play was very boring, therefore he left. Or so they walked out. But because we don't have therefore, we're going to use so. Okay? Perfect.
Okay.
Very, very, very good attempt. Thank you, Carlo. Let's see. Who else do we have in class? We have Alan. Do you want to do number three?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I couldn't unlock it since I had the wrong key.
I couldn't unlock it.
Yeah.
Since it was because I couldn't unlock it. Why couldn't you unlock it? Because I had the wrong key. I had the wrong key. Okay?
Okay.
All right? Yeah. I couldn't unlock it because I had the wrong key. You can say, since I had the wrong key, I was unable to get into the house.
Okay.
Okay? Because we do not start a sentence with, if you want to say something, you do not start a sentence with because, especially in writing. So you would say, since I had the wrong key, I was unable to get into the house. You wouldn't say, because I had the wrong key, because you don't start sentences with that word, all right? In English, we try to not start sentences with because, okay? That's just the rule. Okay, awesome. Who else do we have?
Me.
Yeah, sure. Me is Salha?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Salha. Can you do the next one, please? Number 4.
I try to do it.
Yeah,
he
go
agreed
ahead.
He agreed to go climbing.
To go climbing.
Although he hated the heights.
Perfect. That's perfect. He agreed to go climbing. Although, yeah, and I'm just thinking if I should put a comma. Sorry. He agreed to go climbing, although he hated heights. So even though, despite the fact he hated heights, he still wanted to go climbing. Okay? Is that clear? Very, very, very good attempt. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Who would like to go next? Norbert, do you want to go next?
Okay.
Number 5.
He got a new alarm, so he'd get up on time.
He got a new alarm, so he'd get up. Yeah, he got a new alarm, so that so that he would get up on time. So, but so is right. He got a new alarm so that he'd get up on time. Okay? All right? So that, when you say so that is it's another way of saying he got a new alarm clock because he wanted to get up on time. All right? So when you use so on its own, it's used more like therefore, okay, or henceforth. Okay? So, but you're right, you would use so. You would just use so that. Okay? And like I said, these are some things that you will only get with practice, all right? Which is why I wanted to get even a little bit of practice in, okay? Number 6. Who would like to do number 6?
Me, Hamid.
Okay, Hamid, can you do number 6, please? Sorry.
He hasn't written to us since he left.
He hasn't written to us since he left. Perfect, yes. Since he left. So since he has moved out of the house, he hasn't written to us, okay? Perfect. Very well done, Hamid. Thank you. Who would like to go next? Mario?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I get you to number 7?
Okay. She'll only do the job.
Yeah, she'll only do the job.
Do the job.
Here, these are all the words.
Okay. Unless you pay her more.
No, not unless.
No?
You can use unless, but the sentence needs to be a little different. What? Okay. She will do the. She'll only do the job. Who would like to help Mario out?
Because you pay her more.
No.
No.
If you pay her more.
Yes.
She'll only do the job if you pay her more. If you can actually use unless in this sentence, but the sentence has to be different. She will not work for you unless you pay her more. Do you understand the difference, Mario?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, you're saying the exact same thing, but you are switching the sentence around. She won't work for you unless you pay her more money. She'll only do the job if you pay her more. So you guys are understanding, right? It matters how you say your sentence as well. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mario. And who would like to do number 8, the last one?
Myself.
Florin, go ahead. You can do number 8.
I never take an umbrella unless it's raining heavily.
Yeah, I never take an umbrella unless it's raining heavily. Heavily, perfect. Unless it's taking heavily. So I never take an umbrella, but if it rains very heavily, I take my umbrella with me. Okay? Perfect. Okay, so you guys, are you comfortable? We're going to do a little more practice, okay? So don't worry. If you didn't understand, or if you're like, why did we use this one and not that one? We're going to get a little more practice under our belts, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Can you write your own sentence? Okay. Match the sentences on the left with the sentences on the right, which follows. Use each sentence only one. Underline the linking words after you have finished, okay? This should be a fun activity. Let's do the first one together. He has to take photos of the places he visits.
In addition.
Yeah, in addition, he's writing a report of his journey. So this person is on a journey and he is taking photos of the places that he is visiting. In addition to taking pictures, he is also writing a report. Everybody understand that? Understand why it's E? Why one is linked with E? If you don't, you can ask me. That's okay. All right? So he has to take photos of the places he visits. In addition to taking photos. Oh my God. Okay. I'm so bad. In addition to taking photos, he is writing a report of his journey. So when you say this, he has to take photos of the place he visits. In addition, without saying it, you are explicitly saying that in addition to taking photos, he is also writing a report. Okay? This exercise is a little harder than the one that we just did. So let's try to see if we can all work through it. All right? Who did not get an opportunity to try in the last class? Tom.
Next one.
Number 2.
Not everybody thinks the building is ugly. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
So, yeah.
response?
C.
Can I answer?
Yeah. Go ahead, Mario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's C. Exactly. So on the contrary, exactly. Sorry, I don't want to. Okay. So I'm sorry. In the last one, in addition were our linking words, and over here, on the contrary. Okay. So let's go. Let's have a look at our PDF document. On the contrary is a linking phrase that is on our PDF document. So on the contrary means, you know, on the other side. So not everybody thinks the building is ugly. On the contrary, it's actually the opposite of that. Some people say it looks marvelous. Everybody knows what marvelous is, right? It means like extraordinary, amazing, beautiful. All right. Okay. Thank you, Tom. Who is next? Fanfu?
Yes.
Hi, Fanfu. Can you do number 3 for us, please?
He thought talk was fascinating. F. His friend, however, fell asleep halfway through it.
Perfect. He thought the talk was fascinating. His friend, however, fell asleep halfway through it. What is the linking word in this phrase, in this sentence?
However.
However, exactly. Exactly. So the linking word doesn't have to be the first word. Like his friend this is not a linking phrase. However is the linking word. Okay? Perfect. Thank you, Fanfu. Who would like to do number 4?
Me?
Me? Okay, go ahead, Carlo.
The smoke started coming up the stairs. As a result, we have had to close one of our factories.
Okay, the smoke started coming up the stairs. This is in a house. So think of it as being in a house, not in a factory.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, exactly.
they were
Still sleeping peacefully. Yeah. So this is another way of saying, even though this was going on, these people were still sleeping. So it has the same connotations as simultaneously or at the same time, but we wouldn't use simultaneously or at the same time here. The smoke started coming up the stairs. Simultaneously, they were sleeping peacefully. Do you understand? You wouldn't say that. It doesn't make sense, okay? The smoke started coming up the stairs. Meanwhile, so in the while that the smoke started coming upstairs, here, break the sentence up into 2. Meanwhile. So in the same while, they were still sleeping peacefully, okay? Everybody clear on this? Meanwhile is our linking word here. Okay.
Meanwhile could be during.
Exactly. That's another way. During the time that the smoke started rising, they were still in bed. Okay? So they did not wake up. Again, if you want to use a different linking word, you have to alter the sentence to go with that linking word. All right? You can put a different word and have it mean a different thing, but still use the same structure of your sentence. All right? Let's do number 5. Me. Yeah, Salha, go ahead. Number 5.
Business has been very bad this.
Yeah, Salha, go ahead. Number 5. Sorry, go ahead, Salha. Did you answer?
So.
Sorry, which one?
Business has been very bad this year.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, we have had to close one of our factories.
Perfect. Yeah, as a result. So because business has been bad, the result of that is that we've had to close our factories as a result. Okay. And who can quickly do number 6 for me?
Can.
Yeah, go ahead, Norbert.
We could ask him now. On the other hand, we could wait until tomorrow.
Perfect. We could ask him now, or we could wait until tomorrow. Exactly. You can even use or over here. Yeah. But when you use or, it would be, we could ask him now, comma, or we could wait, blah, blah, blah. But because this is the end of the sentence, there's a full stop. You say, on the other hand, because you don't start a sentence with or. Okay? So does everybody understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that is actually the end of our class. And like I said, this is a very, very, very confusing concept to get through. This is like my third class on linking words. I will do another one. You guys are more than welcome to use these documents for your reference, and I would actually recommend that you do that, especially the PDF that I've attached to this class description. Make sure you put it on your computers or you print it, because it is a great resource to have when you start, practicing your English at a more intermediate or advanced level. All right. I have put my Facebook right over there. You guys are more than welcome to give me feedback. Tell me what kind of topics you want me to schedule classes on, and I will do that. All right. But for now, I have to go. I'll see everybody in another hour. I have a reading class in one more hour. All right. So thanks everybody for joining. It was really nice seeing you guys, and hope to see you again. Okay. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.